Okay, hi Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thanks so much for supporting the channel. So we're going to go ahead and get a message from your ancestors and your angels. Let's see what the energy is like. Now, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take the parts that resonate for you and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is well, okay? So let's get a message from Archangel Michael. Let's see what he may be helping some of my Virgos with at this time. What is the energy here? Thank you, Spirit. For my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node and Venus. What is the message from their ancestors and their angels? Thank you. Thank you. So, we do have your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. This is making me feel like someone here, you may have had some sort of dream or some sort of vision. And maybe you're a little bit unclear about what it is that Spirit is trying to say to you. It says, please help me clearly hear, see, and feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. It says, allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. It also makes me feel like some of you, I don't know, are you stuck about some sort of direction to go in, about some sort of action to take? You have go forward fearlessly. It says, thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. So for some of you, this is maybe about a relationship. And for others of you, like I said, maybe this is about your career, or, you know, maybe some of you in that space where you're like, well, what am I supposed to be doing? Maybe some of you are in that space of, you know, wherever you're at, you know, is this where you should be? Is this where you should stay? But if you have some sort of doubts, then, you know, maybe that is not where you're supposed to be. But let's see what the message is. What do you have, Mother Mary, for my Virgos? I'm also hearing, Virgo, that some of you, I don't know if this is like about friend groups or if this is about family. Like I said, it could even be about a relationship, right? But it's almost like there's a Virgo in here where you just like, you just, something doesn't feel the same to you. It's almost like it's not, I don't know. And I feel like it's because you may have outgrown the situation, or there's something inside of you that is yearning for more. Give me a card for now and a card for going forward. Thank you, Spirit. And for going forward. So the first card coming out, it says present moment. It says, I am fully present in the here and now. But I just heard, are you? The example they're giving me, right? Let's say you're around a group of friends, whatever, right? You've all gone out for lunch and it's like everyone's sitting around the table waiting for their food to come, or your food has already come, but it's like you're sitting around the table with these people, but it almost feels like you're physically there, but it's like your mental isn't there. Almost like you've gone off somewhere else, but you got all your friends kind of sitting around laughing and talking, and it's just like, it just feels like a feeling of separation. Going forward, you have enthusiasm. It says, whatever I am most passionate about is the direction I follow. This may be some sort of confirmation for someone. What is in your heart? What is it that you desire? What do you feel like is missing? It's almost like Spirit says, go after that. What is the energy here for Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. What is the present moment energy? Give me 3 cards. Can I get 3 cards? Thank you, Spirit. Shot out there. And one more. What are we getting stuck on? The 6 of water. Now, the 6 of water is an energy of nostalgia. Someone here could maybe be doing too much reminiscing. Someone here could, you know, it's that energy of procrastination. But give me one more card. Something here could have something to do with children, a soulmate. So what do we have? The first card that came out was the ego card. Now, the ego card is a number 15, okay? And it kind of confirms for me a little bit about what I was picking up here. Now, with the number 15, I always break things down, okay? Now, the 5 on its own for me talks about change. And I feel like someone is desiring some sort of change here in their life. But you see, with the number 1, the Spirit is saying to, like I was saying, it's going to take some sort of action. It's almost like the number 1, I can see as the Ace of Wands. A new beginning. Somebody wanting more excitement in their life. Wanting more love in their life. But Spirit says, well, what are you doing about it? Now, for someone here, you may already know what this thing is that you feel like would make you happy. But you are allowing ego to get in the way. You are allowing fear to get in the way. It says a false sense of entrapment. It says being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So someone here is very much feels like they're thinking in the 3D. Oh, but I don't have. Oh, but I need. Oh, but. Spirit says take the action and we'll help manifest the rest for you. The number 15 boils down to a number 6. And the number 6, they're giving me 2 of the cards. They're giving me the 6 of Swords. So for some of you, you're in a situation where it feels troublesome. It feels like turmoil. It feels like maybe there is arguments, or maybe you have somebody around you who is a bully or tries to intimidate you, whether it's by the words that they use. Hopefully it's not by any actions. Spirit says move to calmer waters with the 6 of Swords. And again, this is where this kind of energy of maybe some sort of vision or dreams, or maybe you've heard something. You know, the swords can talk about communication. So they are dropping you little signs and synchronicities. Now, the 6 of Wands for someone here is an energy of victory and success, overcoming any obstacles. Glad that you pushed through the 5 of Wands energy, right? Where people are being combative, argumentative, creating chaos, conflict around you. Why? Because they don't want you to move into that 6 of Wands energy. What is the second card? The 8 of Fire. What is the 8 of Fire? The 8 of Wands. It's about moving forward. It's about what's before the 8 of Wands is the 7, right? And we just talked about the 6. So this slowly moving forward, this energy of progression, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, but as long as you are moving. The Seven of Wands does talk about you having to stand up and defend yourself. It talks about you having to fight for what it is that you believe in. And the Spirit says once you do that, things move at great speed. It says events moving at a fast pace. It says delays are over. It says many things happening at once. Why? Because you stood up for yourself. Why? Because you believed and you had faith. Now, if I push through all these troubles and trials and tribulations, I know that Spirit has me on the other side. Your last card coming out on this side is the Page of Wands. And this talks about you gaining back your confidence. It talks about you stepping back into that energy of creativity. Why? Because you have removed the things that no longer serve you. You have identified them and you have removed them. And I'm hearing the word leech. Some of these people, places, things, whatever, right? They may try to hold on to you for dear life. But Spirit says that's because your destiny is a great one. And because they know that they can't come. It says news of an exciting new endeavor. It says use your originality and ingenuity. Spirit says, you know what, for others of you where, I don't know, where you may have some sort of fear about something, Spirit says the best way to go about this is to be your authentic self. And I always like to use the expression, it's a bit like Marmite. People are either going to love you or they're going to hate you. The ones that hate you, okay, as long as you know, you kind of know who to stay away from. The ones that love you are the ones that are going to love you for who you really are. So what is this enthusiasm? What is this for my Virgos? Whatever I am most passionate about is the direction I follow. Oh, my Virgos, thank you, Spirit. Show me going forward. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Water. Whatever I am most passionate about is the direction that I follow. Now, the Knight of Water talks about things moving on. Now, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be about relationships, but it could be for someone here. But I feel like the most thing is about following your heart. It says falling in love or wedding proposal. It says the need to balance emotions. It says an invitation to a social event. So maybe some of you need to get out more. Maybe if someone invites you somewhere, you know, maybe depend on who it is, you know, maybe you should take up the invitation. But I'm hearing for some of you here, this is about regaining passion for life, for living. Yeah, some of my Virgos, you know, you may have been through some things, right, that has taught you a few lessons, right? I'm hearing eye openers. But Spirit says, you know, once you regain your strength here, once some of you have passed all the confusion and the illusions, okay, it's time to get moving because there is a whole new world that is waiting for you. For some of you, you may even go on to get married. For some of you, this could be a new home, relocating. But there is something here for some of you because it's not about material things. For some of you, this is about your emotions, your mental. This is about regaining some sort of balance and stability. And I'm hearing so that you can focus again. But some of you are too focused on the bumps in the road that you have had. What do we have coming out here? So the first one we have is the Knight of Fire. Whatever I am most passionate about is the direction I follow. And the Knight of Fire represents passion. This is someone who steps into that energy of adventure. It says a sudden event that needs immediate attention. It says time is of the essence. It says think things through carefully. So I don't know what some of you are running out of time for. The next card I saw is the Emperor. And this is about taking charge. This is about being the leader, the boss of your own life. Some of you have had to really put your foot down, or you need to. I feel like I'm hearing the word boundaries. It says organization and logic. It says structure and discipline. It says leadership. It's time for some of my Virgos, whether you're male or female, it's time for you to go out there and set some sort of foundation. It's time for some of my Virgos to go out there and to build some sort of legacy, some sort of empire. There's something you're supposed to be doing, or there's some sort of action that you're supposed to be taking. We have the Ace of Swords, which is the Ace of Air. And this is like clear thinking. This is about being logical. This is about being direct, clear. This is an energy of victory and success. And they're also, I don't know why, they're also showing me almost like the sword of Archangel Michael. This also talks about communication as well. But it says brilliant new ideas and inspirations. It says seeing the truth of a situation. It says a challenging beginning. Yeah. But at least you are being presented with this new beginning. Spirit is giving you another chance. But some of you are too focused on, it almost feels like the tower that you've had before. The deception, the lies, the hurt. Because I'm looking at this horse and it's almost like you see that the wings are up. So I do feel like someone here is going to push through. I feel like, you know, this horse is getting ready to kind of take flight, right? But the horse is slightly looking back. And it feels like slightly looking back in sadness. Take the experience, take the lesson, and know that you are wiser for it. Don't beat yourself up about the past here, Virgos. So, give me 3 cards. Do my Virgos have any blockages, Spirit? What are the blockages for some of the Virgos? Not everybody's going to have the same blockages, right? Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Do my Virgos have any blockages at this time? Show me. Do my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Just 1 card. Thank you. Okay. All right, Spirit. Look at this. At the bottom of the deck, we've got discover your life purpose and alchemy. Release the alchemy in you. Some of you, I keep saying this to a Virgo in here. You have, or you possess some sort of gifts that you are holding back. You're not presenting them to the world. You're not putting them to use. I'm telling you, for some of you, this may have something to do with a relationship. It's almost like somebody daydreaming about another person, but... So, let us see. Blockages. Ooh, sexuality is a blockage. Maybe temptations for someone here is an issue. Maybe you have a certain, I don't know, I could be talking to masculines, right? Maybe you have a certain feminine energy around you that maybe you know you need to release, but it's like, when she turn up looking like this is a little bit hard, rising Phoenix. No judgment. You have self-love coming out here. So for some of your blockage is knowing your worth. Knowing how powerful you are. Knowing how beautiful you are. Knowing how strong you are. Knowing how much you are loved. And if you even feel like you don't have people around you that are happy for you, that don't love you, the Most High loves you. Your ancestors love you. The angels love you. And it's almost like I want to say they are the most powerful team that you could have to love you more than any human. Your next card coming out here, Virgos, is sadness. And it's a number 5. And that makes me feel like that, you know what? You have all the tools that you need to create the world reality that you would like to have around you. Some of you, like I said, you're craving some sort of change. But it always comes back to that question, well, what are you doing about it? Life, yeah, they're playing that song. Life is what you make it. So go on, my dear. Try and make it. You know that, I don't know, you know that you can or you will or something. I think that song's called Life. I'm not sure. Blockages. You have home. And this is a number 35. Now, I can take this 2 ways, Virgos, okay? I can take this as maybe some of you are trying to find a home, okay? Maybe some of you are trying to find some sort of stability in that way, like your own place. Maybe someone here is tired of kind of staying with friends, or like I said, I don't know, whatever it is for you, right? Some of you, this home energy is also giving me, maybe you want to go back. Maybe some of you want to travel. Maybe some of you want to go towards someone who you feel like is home. Because this is giving me like the 8 of Wands. And we already have the 8 of Wands out here. Some of you may get some good news in relation to a home. But it just makes me feel like this woman is looking at this piece of paper and it's almost like she's thinking. Almost like a message of concern, but I don't know if it's a concern in a bad way. It makes me feel like it's a concern of, okay, now I've got this information, or now I know this, or now whatever, now what? What are you going to do now? It feels like the 2 of Wands energy, where someone, or the 2 of Swords, where someone here may be at some sort of a crossroads. What are the lessons at this time for my Virgos? Thank you, Spirit. What are the lessons? Can I get 3 cards? Thank you. Yeah, I'm seeing worry. Some of you may be worried that taking some sort of action is gonna, you may be afraid of failure. So the first card coming out, it says worry. It says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. No, action does. You have change. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay. And then you have adversity. It says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. What did I just say? About not focusing so much of the things that have gone wrong in the past, or the people that have betrayed you, lied to you, people you thought you could trust, people that you would have took your shirt off your back and given to them. Spirit says, learn the lesson. And guess what? When you learn the lesson and move forward, we promise we have better for you. So give me 3 cards for going forward for my Virgos. Thank you, Spirit. All right, last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Going forward. And get one more. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? It says door to personal healing and happiness. And you see how the door is open? Now, I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see that if you look around the door on this side, you see like it's almost like everything's dark and drying up and withering. And Spirit says, step out of there. Hey, we got a new world for you. Makes me think of cornucopia, the land of milk and honey, right? Skittles and rainbows. I don't know, but it feels good. It's that energy of lilies and doves. And you know what? Let me stop being silly. Let's see what we got going forward. We have a woman holding a coin. Almost like the Queen of Pentacles. But this could be going forward and your finances improving. Doesn't she look all dolled up? Almost like the privileged lady. And it's a number 42, which could be significant for someone here. But it boils down to a 6. Success, victory, wealth. It's almost like Spirit bringing balance back into something. Because they're showing me the 6 of Pentacles. You have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Is that the heart chakra? Let me see. Let me see. Yes, it is. So this again, the emphasis on love. The 4th chakra, it talks about love, compassion, forgiveness. And what was your last one? We have the 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel. So we've got Archangel Raphael here. And you have Archangel Ariel. Okay. Now this boils down to, it's a number 36, which could be significant. Oh, I'm hearing all 63. But this boils down to a number 9. Okay. And it makes me think of like the wounded warrior here. But it also talks about pleasure, your creativity here. So again, this energy of enthusiasm, what lifts your vibrations. This chakra also talks about what inspires you, what motivates you here. It talks about relationships, pleasure. I feel like I just want to say to someone here, do you know what? Life is for the living. Grab it with both hands while the universe is offering it to you. Give me some advice for my Virgos so I can close out this reading. Thank you, Spirit. I am seeing perfect timing. So something is a perfect timing. You know, it's a perfect time for you to do something. But going back to that energy of meditation brings answers, okay? Maybe some of you have too much distractions around you. Maybe you need, to spend some sort of time in peace and quiet. That is when you're going to hear the messages the loudest. What is the advice here for my Virgos? Give me 3 cards. Thank you. So the first card coming out is a yes. If someone was asking a question, if somebody wanted clarification for something, confirmation, you have remain positive. One more. Thank you. You have, not the right time. Not the right time for, why is that here? Compromise. Okay, we have the situation will improve. I just want to quickly read not the right time. That threw me off a little bit. Not the right time. Why are you here? So number 58, which could be significant, or 85. So it says, this is not the right time presently for what you are inquiring about. It says, this answer is not a no, just a not yet. It says, have patience. Your angels will give you a sign when timing is perfect. Okay. So whatever that is for, or whoever that resonates with, like I said, it has the energy of the situation will improve at the bottom of the deck. And it could improve within even the next few weeks. Yeah, so for someone here, it does say wait. Yeah, you got peaceful resolution. All right. So let's see. How do you want to end this reading for my Virgos? Thank you, Spirit. Can I get a card from the Love and Light? And then Virgo, that will be your reading, okay? That is the energy that I've picked up here today. What do we have for Virgo? So for some of you, I feel like, okay, I don't know what this is about. For some of you, there is something you want to do, but there's something to do with your finances. So maybe you're trying to get that right. I don't know. So the first one we have, it says, be the love you wish to receive. It says, those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. Makes me think of light workers. You have focus on God's love. It says, make every effort to keep yourselves united in the spirit, binding yourselves together with peace. So again, this is making me think of, especially with the water in the background, it's making me think of meditation. It is definitely giving me an energy of healing. For some of you, you may receive messages via birds. Spirit may put like a feather or something in your pathway if you've been looking for some sort of sign or synchronicity here. But this just makes me feel like someone is stepping into their energy. And I'm feeling like their highest energy. This is building a connection and keeping it strong. You have blessings of innocence and purity. It says, God blesses those whose hearts are pure, for they will see God. Now, the first thing I heard with this card is forgive yourself of anything that maybe you feel like you have done wrong, or that maybe you regret doing here, saying. This is also an energy of keeping your mind, your thoughts, as best as you can, as pure as the water. So again, this energy of cleansing, purifying. It makes me feel like someone has been crying. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, Virgos, okay? That is the energy that I've picked up. If anything did resonate with you in this reading, or you do claim the energy, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light, Virgo.